A school, apparently. Creepy as hell music playing. Back here. What creepy ass school is this? Flesh and Chrome, Chapter 9, Thumper.
Close Circuit Club was busy. Cogs and cog lovers. I didn't get on with either, but it was the only lead I had. My rooster was all lit up, crowing on stage. He sounded good. Looked even better. Maybe even good enough to change my mind about the place. I signaled the bartender. He'd already been pouring a couple of fingers of the cheapest vodka. He slid the glass over.
Help ya?
You're the manager? His face twisted into what I could only guess was a grin. His left eye was augmented. I don't know what he was seeing. He was eyeballing me like I was blue.
Closest we've got.
Frida Ehlers. Know her?
Sure. Hop tables for me. Built out of dune once in a while.
He got real quiet, real quick, and his eyes fixed on something past my shoulder.
What's this, little Natch asking questions?
I turned, slowly, keeping my right arm behind me, on the bar, close to the small of my back. There were 5 of them, and a few more were getting up from their tables. The mouth was a big one, rough and ogged. They all were.
Oh, this is a different character. He could be the bartender's brother. You don't know, like his twin brother. I got your answers right here.
He raised an arm, and the metal stump where his hand should have been started pivoting like a slow-motion jackhammer. I smiled and finally got a grip of the pineapple I'd been digging for. P14 EMAG, EM pulsar. I always kept one in a rear hip holster. These boys would be waking up with a hell of a headache in the morning.
Is this a book on Jensen's life? Although he doesn't, I'm sure he doesn't really care about being anti-Og or anything like that. Loots. How do I get out of here? Also, like nursery.
Anomaly detected.
Jesus Christ, already?
Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Greetings, Doctor. I have just learned of the disturbing facts you have uncovered at the Utilec complex. It is safe to say that this news has affected me greatly. It's also safe to say that the Atticus Dollarhide is no longer in charge of things, nor is he a Santo Group shareholder. Your colleague Dr. Davis is in charge now, and he and I are in the process of organizing to have you and your patients transferred to a temporary facility in preparation for permanent relocation to our new Rabia site. The nursery program at the Utilec complex is to be scuttled immediately. I owe you a great debt of gratitude, Doctor. Thank you for your keen eye and your humanitarian spirit. Signed, Mr. Nathaniel Brown, CEO. Mr. Brown, how can I properly express my appreciation for your actions? I cannot thank you enough. Also, if I may say so, it is a personal honor to me to receive those compliments from a beacon such as yourself. I'll begin preparations to have my patients ready for when the transports arrive. These women and their children deserve to have a chance at the future. You are giving them that chance. Receiving this automatic notification because I'm out of the office. Audrey has spoken to Dollarhide. He isn't going to raise the alarm on the IMR inside Utilec. He said that the pool you're getting your numbers from is too shallow to be accurate. Fucking bureaucrat. Do you know he's a Santo shareholder? Probably trying to protect his goddamn investment. Sorry, anyway. I'm gonna keep pushing this on my end. I think it's time I call in a very overdue favor. Do your best to keep your patients healthy. And then here's the actual, maybe I should start reading these top to bottom. I like emails. Generally, like in real life, the bottom email is the earlier one, and then the top email is the later one. But I guess it might not work that way in the Deus Ex world. I've been looking over the records here at Utilic Complex, and I'm seeing some pretty scary infant mortality numbers. I'm going to run through the math again, but if these numbers hold up, I'm going to have to recommend that all women have pregnancy tests before being sent here. What kind of numbers? Well, you know, IMR was going to be higher given the environmental factors. You need to understand that Utilic is basically a micro third world. Not every child is going to survive. I did the math again. It's worse than I thought. IMR is 4 of 10, which is of which 90% are preterm births. Of course, I am deeply concerned. We can't have women giving birth in this place. 4 and 10. Jesus. Okay, give me some time to sort this out with the board. In the meantime, I want you to get all your patients on a course of antenatal corticosteroids. I'll get back to you. So they were having some kind of trouble with kids. I think women having kids here.
Yeah, well, Tibor almost certainly.
Well, I found the place from the
I took
benchmark.
some kind of passcode, key card off him. I've got a good idea what it's for.
Any interesting books?
No, an elevator. Useless.
Nope.
Unless we want to start a real war, which we don't. He's a small fish for sure, and Deshaun, probably not even involved, but let's not throw either back without getting something out of it. Okay, check in later. That is a
Can you believe that the people responsible for this prison want us to pay for the right to move to a free city?
I mean, there is money here, but this is also a shrine. I should probably not take money from that. I won't be that cold-hearted.
All you ever talk about is Rabia.
You need something?
They said that about this hellhole too. Give me one good reason Rabia is going to be any different.
It's not a temporary solution like this place. It's designed for people like us. It's being created by people who care.
Fine. If you like it so much, then go.
Vicious bitch. You know I can't afford it.
So basically, the guy that we're supposed to go talk to is also the guy that what's-his-face wants to take out. I am probably not going to be doing that. As much as he wants me to do that, it might hurt me in the long run with the whole the organized crime side of the missions. But at the same time, I feel like I don't really want to do that. So I'm probably not going to do that.
Oh, Jesus.
Santo, Rise of Corpo Nation. Corpo Nation? Growth. Santo's initial successes allowed them to quickly grow into an international company. Their early strategy for growth and a prosperous future was the acquisition of land, great swaths of cheap land in various countries around the world. Useless land, it was thought. Land in the middle of nowhere. However, much of the acreage was lying atop freshwater aquifers. In the early 2000s, Santo Water was the major water treatment and supply conglomerate on the globe and controlled much of the planet's fresh water. The water wars were already won before they had even begun. The water wars? Is that a movie with Kevin Costner? For the next 25 years, Santo Environmental acquired smaller companies and influence. Their expansion was meteoric and their rise funded many fortunes. When the Earth's population boomed beyond the 10 billion mark, Santo was in a position to take advantage. They diversified. Agriculture was the new game, and they had thousands of acres of land ready to be cultivated. Their water distribution infrastructure already in place, Santo effectively became the world leader in food production and distribution virtually overnight. The Santo Group was formed.
You have lost your humanity. We will get you.
I can't
One
afford to
day,
give away.
we will get you.
right to eat, you bastard.
Okay.
What about tomorrow? My business is the only thing keeping me from
Radio Shack right here.
Go. If you do here, please, do not plan
like a party condiment table over here. Where is this guy? He's always way up. So is this whole area looks to be a market. This whole place. What's through here? And also, can I possibly get into this room that's over here? I feel like I probably don't want to turn that on. Hello? Can I... No? I can get up there from the top or something. Or maybe there's a vent over here. Maybe? No? Alright, let's just go up. Let's go upstairs.
Are you nuts? What the fuck's the matter with you?
It was just an idea. We need the goddamn money.
So how about if I do it? I'll just walk around offering to fuck any woman or man I see for some food or posing.
It's not like I want to do this. Do you want to starve to death?
I mean, if you guys look around, there's like credit chips and stuff just all over the place. You know, just have a look around. You can find stuff. Global Politics Review, Chapter 1, Overview. The shockwaves caused by the tragedy of the Og incident continue to resonate around the world. Major economies crumbled in the wake of the event and are still struggling to find purchase even 2 years later. The countries struck hardest follow the demographic spread of augmented peoples worldwide. As expected, first world nations were greatly impacted, mostly where the technological fields are concerned. Developing countries with burgeoning economies were also hit hard as infrastructure and construction were brought to a standstill. The gap, some pundits contend, may be filled by resource-rich third-world nations that were left relatively untouched by the incident. Politically speaking, many are as volatile as ever. However, many large multinationals are willing to take the risk and have even taken to establishing joint political corporate governments in some smaller nations. Like, it's just, I don't know, it's not a good idea for corporations to run countries, in my opinion. Of course, that comes from someone who lives in America where that basically is a thing, but you know. Politics! What's a loot in here?
We got a lot of topics to cover today, so let's not waste any time. That shit used to be the ultimate dark side. One day, every
So far no way to get into that room downstairs. I'd like to get in there.
You got any new pose, Brajo?
No, I don't, sorry.
I'm getting the jitters.
This isn't a life. I have to make changes.
Really hoping that there'd be like a vent or something I can climb into and get down there, but it doesn't look like that's a thing. In here? Aside from this giant propeller? Can I open this window? No. Is there possibly a vent in here that I can climb into? Don't see one. Security area 1, I can do this.
Anomaly detected.
Jesus Christ.
Trace program initiated. Access granted.
I have like full stealth. Just like bad RNG, I guess. Oh my god, there's a lot of dead people here. Anna's pregnant. I won't bring another child into this world. I can't. I tried to do right as a father and as a husband, but the fact is we are here in this place, this life because of me. Albert, my brother, my friend. I think this is the last time we will talk in this life. I'm coming to see you as soon as I can. The Cyclops has us pulling double shifts right now for God knows what reason. Let's talk tonight about what's going on with you and Anna, okay? It'll be fine, trust me. Whatever it is, we can work it out together as a family. Did he, like, kill his family or something? Is that what we're getting here, or were they killed? Kind of dark if he just, like, decided to kill his family. There is a gun there, and it does look like he probably took his own life, so, yeah. I think that's a thing that happened. Jesus, Deus Ex, come on. I know it's bad here, like, I get it. I get that it's bad in this place. You don't have to keep on throwing these, like, horrible stories at me. I understand. I get that this place is not a good place. Am I not be able to read that? Cal, just what you always wanted. I dropped the hardware off at your place, but be careful with it. Lock it in your safe and don't let your family accidentally stumble on it. If the cops find out you're packing, you'll be in serious trouble and Ark isn't going to be able to help you. We got a gun from Ark, apparently. Now it says I can read it. I've already read it, game. It's too late. Too late. Well, I guess it's just another horrible story from Udalek.
Shaky. Why can't I stop?
Alright. I guess I'm going left over here.
My God.
There's an elevator? Oh yeah, I can do that, which I think that I'm probably gonna have to do, which is fine. Look around a little bit first, though. I think that's where I'm supposed to go, is that elevator. That's the guy I give the password to, but I'll look around a little more first. Watch yourself, buddy.
If you're looking to take a piss, you can do it in the street like everybody else. If you're looking for Virzbowski, you can fuck off.
I'm not looking for either.
Just looking to buy stuff, lady.
Handsome. You must be looking to deal. My name's Entity, and I've got the sweetest tech in GC. How may I serve you?
What's your story?
So how did you wind up dealing tech in Gollum City?
All the brothels were full, so I had no choice but to fall back on an old hobby to make ends meet.
Which tech company was it that cut you loose?
Bobson Synthetics. I was a biocell designer. Then I wasn't. The incident fried some pretty delicate shit in my hand. Can't really do my best work anymore, you know, but... Hey, whatever. That's downer territory. I get by fine. What do you say we change the subject?
Okay. Who's, Verbowski?
When I walked in here, you mentioned someone named Wierzbowski. Who is that?
My asshole ex. He used to run this place with me before he ran out. Thought you were one of his new friends.
Nah.
With the kind of welcome you gave me, you must not think much of his new friends.
Don't get me wrong. Ark does a lot of good in the ghetto, but...
Your boyfriend fell in with Ark?
Ex. And I get it, I guess. He always wanted to make a difference. Ark keeps a lot of people safe in here. Keeps them fed, clothed. They give a lot of people hope. I get that, but... I don't know. Something about organized anything scares the shit out of me.
Yeah, I get it.
Dangerous?
No.
I really do.
I don't know. Maybe. Shit. Probably. But that's not what scares me. It's the collective, hive-minded mentality that freaks me out. It's why I stay away from religion. And book clubs. So, listen, we're getting to know each other here. Is there... something else I can do for you?
Will buy stuff.
Show me what you've got.
I don't know what you're implying.
Well, if you're going to make it sound naughty, I have no choice, do I?
I like her. I can sell this crap. Great. Anything else I want to sell? Wow, I have over 1,000 crafting parts. What do you sell? Multi-tool I don't really give a shit about. This stuff, though, I do give a shit about. I need some more stops. Let me go ahead and just friggin' I'll pull out all the stops from her inventory. What should I have everything else? Stealth, I probably want to get some more of. Repeal life, have a decent amount of. I'll get some of these stealths. Nukes, I don't really care. Overclocks, I don't really care. Okay.
Good looks and an eye for high-end tech. Mother did warn me. I'm hoping there's something else I can do for you?
Nah, not really. I'm good.
Actually, Entity, I think I'll just show myself out.
Oh, sad face. Well, promise me you won't take on too long, darling.
I mean, if you get more stock, I'll come back and buy some more, some more stops. I can always use some more stops. Apparently, in this game, stops are key to hacking right now.
Guess what I just learned? Right around here, there's a guy selling some wicked grey market tech.
If you know anything
As
about
in
the Rosita
hacking?
bombing, say something.
What is there around here to break into?
You mean
Are you
Entity?
joking? There are plenty of safes and storage containers around here filled with food.
See, she-
cuisine, and who knows what else?
She knows. She
With the
knows.
right tech, money won't be a problem anymore.
Listen to this
Go
woman,
for some food
guy.
right now.
Listen to her. Promise of a better life. The promise of augmentation is the promise of better health, better employment opportunities, and a greater sense of personal and collective empowerment. It is the promise of a better life. And yet, many of us cannot help but feel as though we are held back by the limits of modern design, held back by legal restrictions, held back by other people's prejudices and fears of progress. The Santo Group understands why you became augmented. It understands your concerns and shares your ideals. After having successfully carried out countless reconstruction and recovery projects across the globe, the Santo Group is now dedicated to revolutionizing the spaces we inhabit. Rabia is a new city for a new age, a self-sufficient, safe haven, relying on renewable energy and zero-waste ecology. A better life demands a better city, and now, thanks to Rabia, both are possible. The promise awaits. Nice pitch. Look, there's much else there. I like how they're like, we can find food and stuff, and it's like, yeah, you can find food right literally in front of your face. Okay. Do we want... There's something to loot back there. What's over here? There's some mines. Let's see if I can get these. It'll give me XP at least. Nice. This looks to be like a different way in if I like don't remember what the password is or if I never found it. I'll look around here, but I'm not like I'll go into in the front way. It's fine. I'm just like I'm curious as to It's a police station.
Anomaly detected.
I'm fine.
Trace program initiated.
I'm fine.
Access granted.
Attention, our people in Prague have reason to believe that there's a shopkeeper in the Sedri markets who smuggles items both for Ark and for the Diwalis. If we can find him and shut him down, it would be a huge blow to contraband in Udalek. Attention, in spite of the current mandate, the priority must remain the prevention of items being shipped into the complex through non-official means, especially weapons. The Augs do not need any more advantages. Particular attention must be paid to goods intended for Ark. They are rumored to have a very sufficient system in place. If we can constrict their flow of neuropazine, we'll be halfway to flushing them out of their ghetto fortress. Someone already take this guy out? Oh! I know where we are! I took this person out! Oh. Okay. It's like a friggin', like, I don't know, it's a labyrinth down here. Alright. Well. Smoke grenade. Take that. Ebook. Collapse of an industry following Seraph Industries. At its height, Seraph Industries was moderately sized. They employed only about 1,500 people. Where they distinguished themselves was in creating progressive, forward-thinking, custom-made mechanical augmentations. Their strength was innovation, and it earned them the respect of the industry and of the scientific community. The brainchild of founder David Seraph, Seraph Industries was poised to expand the human enhancement technology market to the masses. When the AUG incident occurred, it was their death knell. David Seraph himself was badly injured during the incident. His company was eviscerated. Hit hard by regulatory measures, cancelled contracts, and anti-augmentation sentiment, Seraph Industries declared bankruptcy in 2028. Many of its assets were snatched up by Tai Young Medical, one of the only augmentation-producing companies to survive the industry's collapse.
Probably because they made it happen.
Is there anything else over here that I want to look at? While I'm here, since I wasn't really able to come over here before. The answer to that is pretty much no. There's just a guy there, and I'd like to not deal with him. Oh, we finally found the last little room that we didn't go into. I wouldn't say finally found. It's not like we were actively looking for it, but it's just interesting that we actually were able to find it. Just kind of ran into it. Anything up here? A room? Security rating 3 that I can't get into? Maybe try the window over there, but... Yep. Yep. There we go. Is there anybody here? No, there's nobody here.
I speak to all of you, not as the leader of Ark, but as your neighbor, your friend. Our only solace may be the knowledge, the certainty that we are right.
Why does this guy sound like a guy from the first game? The guy who like wrote every single tech, Hugh Darrow. Hugh Darrow. Guy sounds like Hugh Darrow.